up, everyone? Robbie D, a.k.a. Kitchel 22-130, back again for another bowl breakdown. We got 4 games to catch up with here. The Chick-Fil-A Bowl between Tennessee and Virginia Tech. The Outback Bowl with Northwestern and Auburn. The Gator Bowl, Bobby Bowden's final game up against the West Virginia Mountaineers. And then a good one at the horrible stadium in Orlando in the Capital One Bowl between Penn State and LSU. They have got to move that game to a different location. That field just takes up a beating, and that is probably one of the worst stadiums that I've ever been to. Went to a Big Ten game long ago with Ohio State that played there. So let's go ahead and get started. First game we're going to get on the docket here, the Chick-Fil-A Bowl with Tennessee, Virginia Tech. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Kitchel22-130. And let's go ahead and get started here with the Chick-Fil-A Bowl at the Georgia Dome as always. 11th ranked Virginia Tech coming out with the white unis, looking all spiffy. We move ahead quickly, second quarter, 14 all. Final play of the first half, Tyrod Taylor going deep to Jared Boykin, all the way down to the 3-yard line, and oh, the clock runs out. Oh, the humanity. Virginia Tech could have gone up at the end of the half. Those are nice costumes. So Tennessee goes in the locker room, 14-all game at the half, but no, they review it. Look at the clock. Boykin's knee down at the 5. There's still 2 seconds left. That's definitely going to be more time on the clock, so Tech gets a field goal, 17-14 at the halftime. Second half into the third quarter, the redshirt freshman Ryan Williams, the pride of Manassas, Virginia, one of the best freshman running backs in the history of college football. 25 carries, 117 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Everyone thought, what would this team be without Darren Evans? They did just fine. Look at him, giving thanks to that O-line, giving him those big holes. Fourth quarter, though, Tennessee had a shot to get back in it. Jonathan Cropton going deep. Denarius Moore wide open. And oh my goodness, he's got to be the sickest man in America. A wide open touchdown run for him would have been there. But instead, Virginia Tech ties a ball on this one. David Wilson pounding in, and Tech 37-14. Another 10-win season for Frank Beamer and the Hokies. Probably one of the most entertaining games of bowl week this season. Outback Bowl, Northwestern, Auburn. 7-0 Tigers first quarter. Mike Kapka picked off by Walter McFadden, and he's learning from the best. His brother Brian McFadden plays quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals, and he takes this one back 100 yards for the touchdown, and it's a 21-7 lead at halftime for War Eagle. Moving ahead to the third quarter, and this is where things get interesting. Drake Dunsmore, listed as a running back on the roster. This is a good reason why. Look at the big man rumble, and watch the power. Taking McFadden, taking him for a ride down to the 5-yard line, punches it in 66 yards. It's 21-all, now it's 28-21. When Ben Tate had a great game, 20 carries, 108 yards, and that touchdown, he had 2 on the game, and that celebration penalty, not a good idea. It's 35-21 Auburn, but Mike Kapka does not let the Wildcats die. Punches it in on 2nd and goal. It would be reviewed. Extra point, no good, 35-27. That would be a bad omen for Stephen Demos. But Northwestern, I said they wouldn't die. Sidney Stewart under 1:30 to go. Now they're down by 2, so they have to go for 2. Pat Fitzgerald, tricky cat. How about Andrew Brewer on the pitch around to Brendan Mitchell? 2-pointer good, 35-all. And somehow the Wildcats have a chance to win it. From 44, Stephen Demos, I told you that extra point was a bad omen. He misses this one just to the right. So we're going to have some extra fun, and we go to overtime. In the extra session, Wes Byerman a 21-yard field goal, and Demos shanks a 37-yarder. And Northwestern, they had it in the bag, but no! A roughing the kicker penalty, and Demos has to go off with an injury. So, 4th and goal. Northwestern runs a fake field goal. They should have ran to the left. Markshausen ran to the right, and he didn't make it. But give it up for the Cats. They were down by 14 twice in this game. They came back, but Gene Chizik doesn't in the end for Auburn. Mike Kapka, incredible. 47 for 78, 532, 4 touchdowns, 5 picks. Gator Bowl, it's the final game for Bobby Bowden. 34 great years in Tallahassee, taking on 16th ranked West Virginia. Florida State, 108th in rushing defense this season. Well, Jared Brown exploits on the first play there. 7-3 West Virginia. And here is Noel Devine, one of the fastest running backs in the nation. But look at the speed from the Florida State D. Catch them at the 5-yard line, 70 yards to the 5. They would cap it off with a touchdown. And here, interception. Jamie Robinson, 4th pick of the game. That would lead to this. Jermaine Thomas running it to the outside. Nice pitch from Manuel. Punches it in. 14-10. But Key play in the game here. Jarrett Brown, sacked by Dakota Watson, would lead the game and not return. 14-13 the half, now 16-14. And there's that guy, Jermaine Thomas again. Second touchdown of the game. It's 23-14, but West Virginia doesn't die. Ryan Clark with a touchdown. These are quick highlights. 23-21, E.J. Manuel getting into the end zone. And that would do it. Bobby Bowden, his 33rd straight winning season. His first season in Tallahassee was a losing season of 5-6. He ends up with a 33-21 victory. Capital One Bowl, Les Miles and Joe Pa. It was a good matchup, but the field didn't hold up, didn't matter. Nice throw from Darrell Clark to Derek Moy, 37-yard touchdown, 7-0. We move ahead all the way to the third quarter. 3 Colin Wagner field goals, all of them were inside the red zone. LSU looking to come back. Brandon LaFell from Jordan Jefferson, touchdown, 16-10 Nittany Lions. And there's Jefferson handing it off. Stephen Ridley. Where was Charles Scott this season? He just didn't come up. Ridley punches it in. The first lead of the game for LSU, 17-16. So, how about another field goal? Colin Wagner, 21 yards. Good. Penn State takes the lead back, 19-17. So, final chance for the Tigers. Jefferson over the middle to Ruben Randall. Great. He's going to get a first down here, like it really matters, because he's got to get to the end zone. And he didn't do it. So Penn State gets another victory. It's the first LSU bowl loss under Les Miles. Joe Pa's 24th bowl victory. They held LSU to 41 yards rushing, and they get the win 19-10. 11-2. Penn State finishes it up. Another great season for Joe Paterno. He'll be back next year, but it'll be a different look Penn State team. A lot of guys leaving. I know Navarro Bowman has already said he's going to make his way into the NFL, so could be a different looking Nittany Lion team in the Big Ten next season. We already know Ohio State's coming back reloaded, so it'll be good. It'll be interesting to find out what Penn State can do next season. So there's 4 more bowls for you. I'll be back with more bowl games here on the KITCHEL Sports Network. It's the Bowl Breakdown, and it's the greatest time of the year in Bowl Week. Everyone, have a happy New Year. I'll see you guys later.